Afternoon, everybody. Evening, I should say. Sorry, I've been working with my daughter all afternoon, so I'm a little dirty. I've been working in her shop with her, getting some stuff done. Good job, everybody. You got 2016's page down. Boom. Good job. Nutty crazy lady. Nutty crazy lady. One down, one to go. One down, one to go. Good job, everybody. I told you they'll take it down. You want to go down on their posts on the page on 2017 as far down as you can. Harassment. Videos. If you can get one of her videos to come down, they'll shut the page down. She can't take too many hits on there. My good news is all the legal documents are bundled up in their certified things, and the ones for the process servers are all ready to go tomorrow morning. They will be out tomorrow. And believe me, I'm suing everybody. And it's not going to be pretty, I can assure you. And I'm going to say a couple of things because then I got to go take a shower. I got to get ready for my show later. I've only gotten 2 hours sleep in the past 2 days. But I promised my daughter I've been working with her in the shop all day. So, and Dawn and them have been working in the office. A couple of volunteers got booted today. There is a couple trolls in this group, and I promise you we'll get them. Yes, the troll, the rats in this group are going, and then there's some other people. We're triple vetting people before we send out membership agreements that will be out. All that's going out. Membership agreements. This group is getting separated from the survival group, as I told you, because certain people in here are not into this survival group stuff and Atlas and that, and I understand that, and you're entitled to that, and no problem. I don't have a problem with that. MFA Underground is for reporting true news and that type. You can still share what you want in here, but survival group people will share what they want in there. As a separate, as a total separate group. In here will be all types of news in the underground, including, that stuff about Nemesis and whatever. But survival group people, that's what that group will be for. That's not for everybody. And then, like I said, nobody, you're either a believer and you're in or you're not. So that's what I'm saying. That's got nothing to do with MFA Underground or the respect for people in this group. I want to make that clear. Same thing with your religious beliefs. You can believe what you wish. Religious freedom is very important in this country, and it's something I fight for. I've been fought for a long time. That goes with justice as well. Right. Certain survival stuff. Survival group, and Atlas City is for applicants only. That's it. If people want to share survival group information here, it's going to be a store, all that kind of stuff. You're all welcome to do that in this group. I don't have a problem with that. But the survival group, and with Atlas City is separate. Okay? Survival group is for people who are going to be part of Atlas City and that of focusing on prepping, survival, etc. That type of stuff. There's an application process for that. I don't even want to have to do that, but because of all this hating and ridiculousness, there's no other choice but to vet people for this kind of stuff. We have so many people ready to go into underground that I'm double vetting them and getting some other people out of here. Okay? I don't like drama. I don't like instability. I don't like sorry. Okay? It doesn't fly with me. It does not fly with me. And everybody's like, oh, it's doom and gloom. Let me tell you something. If somebody could give me something really positive to report in the news, I'll be happy to report it for you. I will be happy to report it for you. Fluffy bunnies and things running around and positive things. I'll be happy to report it for you. Okay? I don't know what there's serious stuff going on here, and this is not, kindergarten. There are some serious sick people out there. You saw what 2016 was doing. You can see what Dana does. Dana turned around our nice visit to Kansas with a group of good members from MFA on a serious trip. That's no tour. There's no tour for that bunker. It was set up that way. We paid to go to, our hotels, everything. Volunteers paid. Members paid some of it. I paid other it, whatever. MFA, meaning paid it. Whatever we could do, we all worked together to get out there, have these meetings, get these things set up. This isn't a joke. No one ever told the public that I owned the property, as Dana tries to lie and say these things. These people are diversions, they're distractions, and they're negative energy. These people are sick people, okay? And as I said, yes, the division of the consciousness has begun. I fully agree with that. I fully agree with that. And I can assure you, my conscious level's way up, and it's been there for a long time, and now it's going higher, okay? People don't have to believe. That's your choice. I'm not here to force you. This isn't some fucking cult. This is, sorry my French, but like for real. This is getting to be, and some people I can tell already just don't belong in here. And I'm going to give you your money back and you can go. And it's got nothing to do with survival group. It's got nothing to do with that. It has to do with attitude. It has to do with everything. Okay? This is a kind place, good place for people to be, for truth and a family. We're a family here at MFA, and that's it. Okay? And if it takes, I don't care. Like I told you, we have hundreds of applicants. I got to go through them all, and volunteers to go through them all. So people work here as a team. I saw some people saying some rude things to some members in here that are really good members and have been long time good members. And I'm like, nope, that's it. Pack your shit. People complaining, oh, everything's about money and this and that. Yet they're out buying, they don't have the money. They're buying Gucci purses, getting their hair done, doing all this. I know for a fact, okay? This is the kind of, I don't like hypocrites and I don't like bullshit. Bottom line. And that's it. I don't care what religion you believe in. I don't care. I don't care about any of those type of things. I believe in freedom of speech, okay? But when it comes to bullshit and drama and all this crap, I will not have that. Okay? I will not have that, and nor will I know members in this group want that here. Okay? Want that here. End of story. And no disrespect. If people want to believe in Jesus Christ or the Pope, wonderful. I don't care. That's your belief. God, I know, is there. I died. You didn't. Until you die like me and spend 4 minutes on the other side, you come and let me know what God is, and I'll be happy to tell you. Okay? And what I know for common sense and knowledge and doing lots of research, and I learn something new every day. Okay? My point being, everybody's entitled to their religious beliefs. I'm not telling you who to believe in and what not to believe in. I'm just telling you from research and from what I know, what is coming out and others researching things here. There is a God, okay? But I don't like people shoving religion down other people's throat, okay? And I mean jamming it and jamming it and jamming it down their throat, that they're going to die in hell if they don't believe in Jesus Christ, or if they don't believe in, the Old Testament, if they're Jewish, whatever. I'm just using an example, whatever. I will not deal with that. This is not some religious cult sect. You want to be that way? Then go join the Hare Krishnas and the rest of the rest of them. Okay? End of story. God lives within all of us. Please remember that. Not one being or one man is God. That's what people need to remember, and even Jesus said it in the Gospel of Thomas. That's not in the Bible. God lives and resides in all of us. Not one man or one being. Okay? God is light. God is love. God is energy. It's a fact. Okay? I've seen it. Souls are light and energy. Okay? Yes, cannot have negativity in this group. And anybody I feel is negative, I'm sorry. You're getting your money back and you're getting kicked to the curb. Sorry, I don't care. Okay? And I will be making those decisions between tonight and tomorrow. I had to spend time with my daughter today, and we had a lot of stuff, paperwork and things getting done. I want to get these applications wrapped up and up. I got to be in Kansas on the 20th. You know, we got a lot of stuff going on here, okay? And I'm going to say this again to all of you. Stop trying to convince everyone else what you believe, okay? People are either going to believe or they're not, and as time goes on and they see things change and they get an open mind, if they change to see your views, wonderful. If they do not, there's nothing you can do for them. Yes, Carol, the Bible has been rewritten and rewritten over. Books are missing. Everything. And if you study Genesis and the book of you can't even read Genesis without reading the book of Enoch. Okay, Enoch is the first book. Then you can go back to the Samaritan tablets, which are even older than that. You know, I keep saying to people, and nothing disoccurs. I've been a Christian my whole life, right? Okay, till I died in an auto accident. I was raised Catholic till I died in an auto accident, and I even argued in school about it. I'm going to tell you what I saw real quick and what I believe. Jesus Christ, Buddha, Muhammad, okay? All of these beings, these prophets, so to speak, these beings, these sons of God, okay, are beings that reached the highest level of enlightenment, okay? The highest level of enlightenment, and thus enlightenment, is that of being one with God, okay? And that's what I saw when I died, and that's what souls have to do, okay? And when a soul reaches that level, okay, they become one with God. Jesus was the Son of God. Buddha was actually the Son of God. Muhammad was the Son of God. These are individual beings. Their souls have reached that highest plane of enlightenment to be one with God. And thus they ascend to heaven. The gates to heaven are long and narrow. We live in dimensions. Heaven is right here. There is no hell, but heaven is right here. These dimensions are right here. That's a fact. And I want to point out to somebody. Yes, David Wilcox says, I have never listened to him, Angela, but I believe what you're saying to me. I'm telling you what I know. I've never listened to David Wilcox. I've never listened to any, this is what I understand and what I saw. Okay? And, people who want to live and die by scripture in a book, you need to be very careful. And I'm not saying not to be, believe in your religion and things of that nature. But that's controlled religion. I'm sorry to tell you. And God is, there's good and there's evil. Meaning there's no hell. I'm trying to tell you this. There's no hell. Okay? I die. I'm telling you, there's no hell. There's no hell. We create our hell. What you believe in the enlightenment that you reach, what you think is what you're going to become. What you believe is the life you're going to lead. If you're negative, you're going to get negative back. If you're an asshole, you're going to get karma back. I'm telling you, this is how it works. If you're positive and you're nice, okay. And when you come back and this is how it works, okay? And that's that. I'm just telling you what I saw and what I know and from all the research. And I will continue in our stuff to show you all sides. I'll show you all sides. Not just, of beings and that. I will bring up everything. I like to learn everything when it comes to, I don't care if it's Jesus, Buddha, all of them, okay? And again, please guys, I know this might be frightening to people. No one knows what tomorrow's going to bring. No one knows what the next day is going to bring in this whole situation and what goes on. Even if Planet X and Nibiru weren't even coming into our system, we could have an asteroid hit us tomorrow. We could go to nuclear war tomorrow. You can't live your life, preparing for it, preparing for something that's the worst, fine. Getting a community together to do the same, wonderful. We're in very trying times right now, whether it be from war and nuclear threat, whether it be from space and serious planetary changes that are happening all around us, whether it be from possible asteroid hitting a country, whether it be from possible martial law in this country and other things based on that, from contaminated food, you name it. I mean, there's so much shit going on. People go, it's always doom and gloom. Well, like I said, give me something positive to report from the news and I'll be happy to freaking do it. Okay? I'll be happy to redo it. You want me to post to you, somebody won the lottery today? Woo! No, that's not my kind of news. Sorry. That to me is bullshit. Sorry. Yes, Adam, very well said. We lived in the best of times and the worst of times, the tale of two cities. Yes, exactly. Okay? I'm just telling you, I fully sense and believe, and from what I'm seeing and from my knowledge and of that nature, that this system, it's very clear that it's here. Our planet's going through major changes, and I'm putting my life on it that by 2023 we have a full pole shift. By 2023, I'm telling you, by 2023 full pole shift. Okay. There's no guarantees for tomorrow. Okay. There is no guarantees for today. I know that. I died. 1 minute I was there, the next minute I woke up 24 days later after a coma with a trach in my throat, cage on my head, 50 plates in my face, couldn't speak, didn't know who I was, died, had no idea. 1 minute you could be here, the next minute you cannot be. All right? Positive. And listen, I'm straight with you guys. I don't care what these nutty ass people show you or tell you. You can look in my eyes. Every time I go on, I share things with you, people, what I do. I got nothing to hide here, period. If you knew the destruction, and I'm going to say something in here. There was a post, somebody shared one of these posts from MFA 17 about that I didn't go to the Hamptons for Memorial Day weekend, okay? Because of my daughter's birthday and things of that nature. Magnetic sphere is reversing now, Rick. That's a pole reversal. That's a magnetic reversal is going on as we speak. A pole shift, I guarantee you by 2023, this planet's going to go through a pole shift. I will guarantee you the equator is going to change its location, and it's going to be drastic. Okay, now my point is, and I will be sharing more of that tonight. I'm going to redo my video from the other night, but cut that part of it short, rehash it, or recap it, and go into new stuff. Between now and Thursday, this planet's getting whacked as we speak with major solar radiation, winds, corona hole passed, okay, and then a solar EMP type burst from the sun, solar flare, sorry. Okay, I will discuss, I don't want to discuss gravity change and things of that nature. That's not how it works. What's going to happen is the Earth is going to go like this. The poles are already shifting. The poles have been slowly already shifting. There's two brown dwarfs in this system, by the way. Not one. There's two. There's like a Nemesis 1 and a Nemesis 2. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm also going to prove to you tonight what's going on with our sun. I figured it out, and I'm going to prove to you, even from NASA's own images, that I'm right what I'm going to tell you about the sun and what's really going on. So, but I'm not going to get into that. I wanted to say something serious. This girl on there, some Kelly, whatever the hell her name is, I don't even know who this crazy lady is, wants to say that I was going to show my house in the Hamptons. If people want to know that about me, I was a builder in the Hamptons for 30 years. Just go to mansionsandestates.intl.com. Okay? I didn't go to the Hamptons on Memorial Day weekend because I had a situation with my daughter, and I'm going to make this clear privately in this group. And I know there's a couple haters in here to go run back to mama. Crazy nutcase. I'm going to make this clear. I am in New Jersey for the past year with my daughter, okay? Because I was not with my daughter for 16 years, and I got reunited with my daughter. But more importantly, my daughter was kidnapped. I'm going to tell you all something right now. Okay? Because I'm going to make it clear, because these fucking nutty bitches and people making nasty comments about why I'm with my daughter, celebrating her birthday instead of just showing a tour of my house in the Hamptons. I could give a fuck. I've owned that house since I was 23 in a corporate name. I was a self-made millionaire by 23. I made millions. I lost millions. I made it again. Been through hell, fought corruption, been accused of shit I didn't do, went through that, nearly died. I mean, my story's endless. Went on the lam. FBI wanted me to testify against mafia guys I grew up with, that I knew growing up. Let's get to the point. My daughter suffers from acute PTSD. Okay? Why? Because my daughter, while I was not around and I did not know, was horribly kidnapped and she was raped. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Not once, but several times, and she was kidnapped. And she suffers from very serious PTSD, and I am the one that has helped her because her mother had to go through a very trying time as well. So when these assholes like to make comments about my daughter and why I didn't go to the Hamptons for Memorial Day and whatever, they have no idea what goes on the other side of the coin about the truth of what you have to deal with your child or your family. Okay? So my point to this is, people like to make horrible statements online or some bullshit things, and they think this is about monetary things. They don't want to believe I have a house in the Hamptons. I could give a fuck. I got a house in Costa Rica too. Okay? I got a condo in Negril in Jamaica too since I was 18. I don't care about monetarily things. It's one lesson I learned, started about 15, 20 years ago. I don't care about money and monetarily things. People can take it all. People can take it all. I don't care. Got it? Same thing with the $140,000 car. I don't care. Take it. Take it. I don't care. My daughter is important to me. My family is important to me. My friends are important to me. And making a difference in this world before I die is important to me. And to help others. So when these asshole people make comments of these type of things, not even knowing why I didn't go to the Hamptons, because there was an incident with my daughter that I had to be here and wanted to be here with her, for her. Okay? And I am her father, and I have an incredible relationship with my daughter, and she's been missing her father for now, I've been in her life over a year and change. Okay? My point is, I have an incredible relationship with my daughter, and that is very, very important to me. And her mother also went through serious PTSD and very serious problems as well. So these people, these assholes who have created drama and harm to them, have caused them serious harm over the past 5-6 months. This Dana, this Lisa Keys, and Diana Rapavi, and these assholes, even calling my daughter at times, a couple of them, stalking her, Christine saying horrible things about her little sister that they're trying to rip off money for Girl Scout cookies. These people are not well. Okay? And a lesson is this. Don't ever judge something from some stupid article on the internet or what somebody posts on Facebook. If you do not know, if you're not walking in their shoes and you do not know the truth, you should shut your mouth, because you have no idea what you're doing or saying to somebody like these people and how it can affect someone else. And that's one thing I learned in my life, is to watch my words, okay? Because, and I double check and I find things out and I do things, okay, a certain way because of that now, from the lessons I've learned. And I've learned a lot of hard lessons in life. And that's the path that I chose, and I found that out when I died. Meaning, when I came to this world, this time, this soul, I chose a certain path for a reason. Okay? And that's the truth. Whether you believe in how the soul works or not, and how God works, I can't help you, but that's how it works. That's why some people have horrible childhoods and others don't, and things and that. There's a reason for it all. Okay? But when people make statements about, oh my God, he's such a lawyer, he doesn't have a house in the hand. For real? For real. Just go to my construction company site, you will see the homes that I built and what I do for a living as now a consultant, but I stopped I was just a financial consultant, personal consultant. I was very successful, made lots of money, don't care about money, lost my life, woke up, ended up in some small Pennsylvania town with some backward-ass people, accused me of something for claiming a bankruptcy because I was in this crazy-ass auto accident and I died. on a new development company in Pennsylvania. And that's how this entire nightmare in 1999 started for me. I got nothing to hide. It all comes out of my book and this. None of this shit that these people say is true. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not true. It is not true. And anybody who knows me and watches me on Facebook for almost, 8, 9 years now or longer, I'm a very open, straight person. People don't like the truth, that's fine. But when you start to cause and talk about my daughter on your post, I saw some of the posts in this group from them over there about Memorial Day weekend from this Kelly chick and my daughter and this and that, okay? I had to stay home for Memorial Day weekend. It wasn't about, you're telling me I have to change my life for my daughter to go to the Hamptons, to go to a beach house, to go film it to show everybody because these assholes don't want to believe I have a house in the Hamptons. Everybody who knows me in New York and in my life knows I have a house in the Hamptons since I was 20 some odd years old. I was a famous builder in the Hamptons. Don't believe me? Go to my website, mansionsandestates.intl.com. I was on the cover of like 28 to 30 publications for my work by the time I was 27 years old. I was building multi-million-dollar homes when I was 23. I don't need to steal money. I don't need to do anything. Just like I work with my daughter today. See my hands dirty doing this? I like to work. That's what I do. I love to build. I love to create. I love business too. I'm an entrepreneur. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money. That's why I'm also trying to tell everybody with Atlas City, it's a very good investment. It's a very good time for it. There's a lot of money else to be made for a good community besides that, for our organization to make money. No one's stealing anybody's money. No one's doing all this crazy bullshit. Nobody said we bought the properties, these crazy people want to say. Christ, our group members were there. They said, oh, Scott walked away from the group to go and do a video. And then they started to, are you people for real? Of course I walked away from it. I went to go video the property. I mean, what do you want me to do? They were over there talking. I went to go video the property. I'm there to buy the property. I'm not there to pick the flowers and fucking smell the trees. I was there to go look at these properties, come up with an offer, make a decision, and that, okay? I'm not upset. Listen, I've been through so much in my life. This is nothing to me. My point is these people need to be stopped because they're harmful not just to me, but to others. If they can do it to me and my family and our members, they'll do it to other people as well, okay? That's my bottom line. And that's what I'm saying. I would give somebody the shirt off my back. I'd give somebody my arm if I had to. That's the kind of person I am. That's the kind of soul I am. I have a conscience. I tell this story all the time, and I tell it in my book. When I was younger, my friends would go in a candy store, and they would rob candy sometimes because they didn't have enough money. I'm talking way back then. I think we were 5, 6, 7 years old. I could never do it. And the one day I decided, I did it. I robbed a pack of gum. I think I was 8 years old. I think it was 8. I robbed a pack of gum, and I went home to my grandfather's house, and I said, Pop, I said, listen, I just took this pack of gum. I was with my friends, and I said, I feel horrible about it. I didn't even open it. He said, Scotty, let's go. Brought me back down to the store. I gave it to the man. I'll never forget it. It was on Post Avenue in Westbury. There's a store named Tyrion Gershon. It was a candy store. I gave it back to him, and I have a conscience. That's why these kind of people that say this stuff about me, I don't know where they get it from. I have no idea, because anybody who really knows me knows I have a heart of gold. I have a conscience. However, don't mistake kindness for weakness, because I'm not a weak person. I am not a weak man, and I will not put up with bullshit. Sorry. So there's a difference like that. And this is my point. But when you start talking to my daughter, nobody has any idea why Memorial Day I didn't go out there, nor do I have to give anybody an explanation. And it's not because I didn't want to go to the Hamptons. I couldn't go to the Hamptons. Shit comes up, and it had to do with my daughter and her situation because of what she's been through. Okay? And that little girl has got a good future ahead of her. She's an honor student. She's been through a lot. She was horribly raped. She was kidnapped, raped, everything. And I wish I was around to stop it at the time, but I could not. I was not here. So, when people try to say these things, and be as hurtful as they are and try to accuse us about some stupid thing about lying or some other bullshit, these people are crazy. But don't bring my family into things, because I'm telling you now, and when they talk about these stupid stuff, it's ridiculous. If you know what my daughter went through, and I'm only telling you a piece of the story, and what her mother went through as well in the same period with this gentleman and then this boy that was involved in this. He's not a boy, but he lied about his age, kidnapped my daughter, brutally raped her. It was a very serious situation. He's in jail now. They found out he did it to several other girls as well. So when these people say my daughter's birthday party, which I did and had to do, we changed the date. My daughter decided to change the date. It's because of our personal reasons and our personal family. It's not their fucking business. These haters got nothing else to do. And this is how they emotionally affect people because of the things that they say on the internet. My daughter's friends even come to her about these assholes and what they say about their father. And they said, what's with these people? Where is this coming? My daughter has got to live with this shit from these people. Dawn's got to live with this shit. Christine's got to live with this shit. My friends, members got to live with being harassed. I don't want that for people. Over what? And I ask everybody, for what? These people have reported me for false shit that I did. Never did it. Said that we were going to the Secret Service, going to kill Obama in the underground. It was a plan. It was a setup. Then they had a setup that they said that I received a $1,000 donation from a man that I promised to meet Donald Trump. The guy never showed up, their alleged victim, because we never had such a thing. This is the thing. They they went and tried to pull a fast one down in Tennessee, where we raised some money. When MFA first started, I flew down there, got a cheap hotel. I didn't even stay in a nice hotel. I stayed in a cheap hotel, cheapest expenses I could. Rent-a-car company even gave me a discount. All that came out of it. I donated thousands to these people, had them sign. They went and reported that, and Dana went and did this with somebody saying that we tried to rob these people. I sent them 2 weeks ago all this stuff. They have it all. They're like, oh, shit, you do have everything. I'm like, yes, every receipt, everything. That's why I made everybody sign. There's no scam here. They living in La La Land. There's no scam here. No one wants to scam anybody. So my point is that, and I know the people in here that are reporting to them. I do know now, because my friend got back to me from Facebook, and that's all I'm going to say. Meaning, when I say Facebook, it's a division of Facebook, and he is doing what he can right now to try to get down 2017 as well, permanently. Okay? So, between everybody hitting it and all that stuff, sorry, I got to turn the air conditioning on. Oh, yes, that's right, Alexander. Then there's another one that started because I met Mike Pence at our first march in October, and I didn't introduce, I got in trouble from these crazy people that were there, Yvonne and this other one, these haters, that I didn't introduce Mike Pence to them. I didn't introduce Mike Pence to them because I was greedy about it. Mike Pence did not, Governor Pence at the time, did not want to meet with anybody. He was in shorts, a t-shirt with his wife, Karen. I talked with them, got my picture with them, said hello to them nicely, and they wanted, I asked Stephen Baldwin, friend of mine, actor Stephen Baldwin, he was at our march. Stephen's agent is the one that set up the meeting. The agent said, we all tried to get Pence to come over to see the MFA volunteers. He said, Scott, I'm tired. He goes, I got to get up for an interview. I don't know if it was Fox or whatever he was doing in the morning. He just came from the gym. I got accused of being some bad guy because Pence didn't want it, and I was selfish that I didn't have Mike Pence come over to Governor Pence at the time to meet these people. For real? For real. For real. So why would I deliberately not want to bring over the future vice president to meet all our MFA volunteers? Let's look at this logically. For me to do that, that would make me look like a hero now, wouldn't it? Me just meeting with him and by myself does what? Doesn't do anything, really, okay? So when I say that, I'm using that as a hypothetical, like to these idiots that don't make any sense. Because for me, I would love everybody in MFA to meet the vice president and everybody. It's just like the crazy chick Dana. That these people, we went out to Kansas on some base tour. They don't even do base tours there. Those people don't do tours of that base with 25 other people, as Dana claims. This nutty, crazy lady. These were MFA members. We flew out there. We met. This was serious stuff. I negotiated with these people, drove all over the place, looked at bases, did all the stuff. Steven was there. All these people were there. But because I walked away from the group to go video the property, I was trying to do something, and they said that I said I owned the property? What are these people, nuts? Why would I be doing it as a group to go out there to negotiate if I already owned the property? And people actually believe this crap. And this is my thing. It's like the rationale behind this is just like, if you don't have common sense to figure out the truth of that, and I thank God that there was volunteers there and members there of our group and people interested in buying the property with us. This is a team thing. This is a team thing. This is an MFA thing. This is an MFA thing. Then please, you know, like if they weren't there, they would have said, oh my God, Scott said this, Scott did that. Hi, Roberta, how are you, hon? So, you know, this is my point. And when they talk about my daughter or decisions I made and things of that nature, you know, I'm going to tell you something else they recently did, okay? And I sort of mentioned it yesterday. Someone I care about a lot who lives in Pennsylvania, and I have a home in Pennsylvania too that Dana says is just a shack, and no, it's not, okay? I restored the house. There's pictures of it on the internet. It was an old general store in Pennsylvania. And I had it with someone else, my ex, from years ago. And Dana got a hold of my ex, okay? And started saying all these things, got her to do things she didn't even... Do you know the girl? Because she got so upset, and I haven't even talked to her in I don't know how long, but I just talked to her the other night. I did not even know. Because of what happened with Dana and all this crap that Dana tried to tell her and lie to her about and things, and the girl, she suffered, so I don't know, she has PTSD as well from the Air Force, badly. She's on medication. The poor girl ended up in the hospital because she tried to kill herself 2 weeks ago, or she just got out of the hospital 2 weeks ago because of Julianne. Are you fucking trying to be stupid? Am I tired of these haters? For real? For real. I've spent the past 4 months building a massive legal case against them. I've had my family harassed. I've had my friends harassed and my MFA members harassed. You don't think I'm tired of them? What kind of question is that? Not to be rude, but what kind of question is that after what I just told you? For real? Of course I'm tired of them. You just don't go whip out legal. Listen, I've got 25 years of law and I'm damn good at it. You just don't go and whip out a case again. I have criminally reported these people numerous times. Not just in this state, but in their home state. Okay? I have gotten all the evidence together. I have drafted the civil action lawyer. The notices go out tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow they go out. And they got 10 days to comply. If they don't comply within the 10 days and sign the form, they're done. It's an admittance of guilt. Okay? And anything that they own, I'm going to take and I'm going to give it to the MFA group. Okay? Facebook included. I don't even want money from them. I want them to be stopped so that they cannot do this to anyone else. And I'm asking the judge for an emergency TRO, that's a temporary restraining order, to stop these people and get Facebook ordered to take down this other site if it doesn't get down in the meantime. And to stop them, that they have not permitted to have any contact with me, my family, MFA members, or the above. These top few people are acute stalkers, haters, mentally ill people. Just look at their posts. Look at their videos. Listen to them. I'm not telling you to listen to them, but I'm just telling you, if you do, you can figure it out for yourself. You can figure it out on your own. I mean, people can figure it out on their own. And then you hear people go, just leave them alone, they'll go away. No, we tried that 6 months ago. That doesn't work. I don't even know these people. I do not even know the top of these people. I don't even know them. I don't know them. They've just decided because, hey, whatever got bug up their ass that they got to do something because they have no other life. And you can tell by their posts they're not well people. Exactly, Vicky. Any sane person. That's what I say to people. It's like looking around you, like in the sky. Right now, the sun is setting over there, and there's sun over here. There's sun over here. For all the people that don't get it, here, I'll show you. See the sun over here? Look over here. You understand? People can look around all over the place and not even see what. No, that's wrong. That's fake. I don't see anything. They can see everything in the world. It doesn't matter. The ground could shake, the earth could crack open, and these people would slide in a hole and die dumb as fucking rocks. Sadly, die as rocks, dumb. And I'm not trying to be rude, but these people are idiots. I tried ignoring them, being professional. Listen, I've dealt with assholes my whole life, okay? Being young and successful, quitting school, doing the whole thing. I've dealt with assholes my whole life. And you know what? In most cases, you could leave them alone, and I don't care about normal public figure type bullshit. The memes and the jokes and the shit, that's fine. But when you start every day, if you start every day stalking every move I make, my family makes, my friends make, our group makes, things of that nature, and they make these wacky, crazy videos, come up with these crazy stories. Do you know Dana went and reported to the authorities that I was trying to sell bunkers on a property that I said I owned? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's what this, and I have those connections, I was told. Do you hear what I'm saying? And I've never said I owned the property. The whole idea is for us to join together to buy the property, to do it together as a whole MFA thing. That's why we went out there with the volunteers. The big mistake that they've made is they cannot... Oh, it's felony stalking, all right, Roberta. The biggest mistake that they have made is they keep filing these false criminal complaints, and now I have them on the criminal side. Civilly, I own them. Civilly, I own them. Okay? Okay? Civilly, I own. But now criminally, I own them because of this constant. You can't keep filing false reports and false criminal accusations. It's a felony. When you know it's not true, or you're too paranoid, or whatever your situation is, but knowing it's not true and doing it to try to cause harm to another, believe me, you can't do it. And finally tomorrow, the legal, finally, I've got an hour and a half sleep. I'm like this because I was working with my daughter today. Because I got an hour and a half sleep, working up on that, contracts for MFA and for survival group. I have a lot to prepare before I go to Kansas. We got a website we want to get up, and and not just MFA, but for underground and MFA survival group. Time is of the essence here for this stuff, and I'm not kidding. Whether people want to believe me or not, I don't care. It's like Noah. What are you building that ark for? Well, guess what? We're building Atlas cities, 2 of them, and the other one's going to be used to sell out to fund money for the thing. End of story. So if that's my ark or our ark, wonderful. That's what it's going to be. Okay, and I know the certain people in here that are tied to them, you're gone. And you're also going to be served. I'm adding you to the list tonight. So pay attention. And you will get served. And either you cease and desist, or I'm going to take everything you have and I'm going to get a judgment, and you're going to have to travel to my court here, and if you don't, I'll get judgment against you, and I will get a TRO against you immediately. Because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it, and your people are wonderful. Yes, Amy, people need to go hit him again. 2016 is down. 2016 is down. You guys did a great job. You did it incredible. I told you they'd take it down. 2017 is the same. You just got to go back and start hitting older posts. You got to hit the page and then post. You got to make sure you hit the post. Brenda Moran, did I get the letter I sent you? Yes, Brenda. I did. I got it in the mail yesterday. Thank you. But, you know, when they start talking, oh, my God, he's lying. He didn't go to his house in the Hamptons and da-da-da-da-da because of his daughter. It was Memorial Day weekend. I could not go. Something happened with my daughter, and at any time, something can happen with my daughter because she suffers from PTSD, and it's not well. It's not good. Okay? It's not good. And I told you earlier in this video, and I shared something that's HIPAA law, but it's my child, and I'm telling you what happened. I'm not giving you all the details, but I told you earlier what happened. That's the God's honest truth. My daughter is able to talk about it now, what happened to her, but it was horrible, and I'm not even going into, I'm just telling you the tip of the iceberg. My point being, people have no idea. They think it's because of some, but yet they deny the facts of, let's see, 30 years of an impeccable reputation as a builder and a businessman, nothing wrong, incredible success, left school, was homeless, came upon, nobody gave me anything. I worked for everything I had. Not even the mafia people I grew up with gave me anything. They came to me to learn how to make money, to be honest with you. And that's a fact. And, you know, it's just sickening to me. It's just sickening to me where these people come up with it and then people contact me, da, 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 and then I hear people in here, oh my God, it's doom and gloom. Tell me, you want me to report about fluffy bunnies? That's wonderful. Go somewhere else, because I'm sorry to say, our society, our world is not very nice right now. And I don't think it's going to get very nicer at all anytime soon. So why not get a good group of people that are the nice people, that are the coherent people, that do have a brain and are awakened, and create an incredible group so you can be around like-minded people without the bullshit and without the drama, and also those who are looking to survive something that could be very, very horrible. I don't know for sure it's going to be horrible. I'm just telling you what I think and what I know, and from the information I've been showing everybody, and I'm not the only one showing the world that information. Yes, Corey, it should be all positive. When I'm positive, I can move mountains. So when a group of people are positive, you can move fucking the earth. Listen to what I'm telling you. You can move the whole earth. It's all here. I swear to you, it's all in your brain. Use brain. Be positive. And I'm going to say this again. Yes, Linda, she is. Thank you, Beverly. I've met incredible people through MFA. They're family. You guys are like family to me. And I'm not just saying that. People call me on the phone. People can message me at any time. People know that I'm here. If they need something, I'll be happy to help them if I can. If I don't have the answers, I'll find it out for you. Even financially, whatever. I've helped a lot of people. And that's just the way I am. And I don't do it, I just do it. And it just seems, you know, I don't know what it is. It's just, my point is that this type of this nasty, evil type people, it's all over the world. It's all over the world. These people are horrible. They're all over the world on how they treat people and what happens and things and that, and no one really cares. No one cares. It's like when I say that, a majority, people don't care. People do not care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. And that's the sad part. And it's those that get sucked into this crap, and then they get into drama. And this poor girl who I've known for a long time, and you know, some things happened with us years ago in a relationship, but we always stayed best friends and things of that nature. And then Dana got a hold of her, and now I just find out on a telephone call 24 hours ago, roughly 48 hours ago, that she tried to commit suicide, and I'm going after legally Dana for this. And she told me on the phone why, and she told me what Dana said to her. She told me, and Dana took advantage of a girl who was in the Air Force with top high security clearance. She came home from Iraq from that time with PTSD, and like I said, you never know what somebody's going through. And I had helped her. She got all of her benefits. I got her on her medications. I did everything I could for this girl. And then sure enough, and we were friends. We stayed best friends. And then Dana and these haters got a hold of her, and that's the one where the documents disappeared from my home, if you remember that story I was telling you. And now I find out the poor girl tried to commit suicide and ended up in the hospital, and I feel horrible. People have no idea when you say something to someone else, the harm that it could do with the lies that they spew out of their mouth and the hurt. Because they are miserable themselves, they feel it's okay to hurt everybody else. And you have no idea what the damage is that can be done to someone else. You have no idea. And believe me, I learned that the hard way too. I learned that the hard way too. And it's just, you know, and we're exactly, Corey. And when you get a nutcase telling somebody else all kinds of bullshit stories, and they're not in there, they suffer from PTSD, one thing could trigger that. I don't know if anybody knows a lot about PTSD, but I do. Okay, because I have a daughter who has it. Her mom has it, and this other girl, I know 3 people that have PTSD. And dealing with it, I've had to learn how to deal with it, to help it, to because you can't be an enabler with it, and there's some other things that go with it, and I'm leaving that out because of HIPAA and things, and confidentiality. But my point, these people just don't understand what they're doing. They don't understand when they say this horrible stuff on the internet, that it travels on the internet. My daughter's friends see it, then my daughter's will question her, and then she's got to deal with the stress on that. Or Christine sees it, or the little one sees it, or Dawn has to deal with what these people say about Dawn is horrible. What they say about Dawn and things is horrible. No one knows my relationship with anybody. I'm sorry to tell you. I don't advertise my relationship with anybody, okay? All I can tell you is I'm divorced. I was divorced in 1998, and I've not been remarried since. End of story, okay? I got 2 beautiful children, and in my book, you'll learn of another one, but, okay? Another beautiful daughter. So I have 3 beautiful children, okay? And that's that. My point is, it's not everything what everybody seems to think, and they do say and do horrible, horrible things. And it's just a fucking shame. People don't understand. They just don't get it. They just don't get it. And you know, so many people that I have met are good-hearted people, good souls. They're awake, and that. And the stuff that they send, the messages to people, even the messages that they harass MFA members. I feel bad for the members. I can handle this stuff. I've been through this shit. I know about these haters, but what I don't like is that they harass members of MFA or my family and the like. There's just some very not nice people in this world, and a lot of it has to do with, I'm going to tell you something. It's not that they're evil, so to speak. It's that they're not mentally right. I'm telling you, their brains, I'm telling you. Their souls are dark and their brains are whacked. It's the best way for me to say it. And they just don't stop. They just don't stop. They keep going and going and going and going and going. For what? It's like they're on this goose. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. I'm the most open person in the world. I'll even show my bank accounts on the internet with the sharing a screen. I could care less. I don't have anything to hide. That's what I told these people in Tennessee. I'm like, here, you want all this stuff? You can have every receipt, every signature that we gave, every money we gave out. Here, take it. I Federal Express it to them. Have a nice day. Here you go. I mean, the stories that Dana and them told them down there, oh my God, you would not even believe. And that's where the crime comes in, because they made up stuff to try to get me in trouble and create a situation that was not true. And that's the felony part of it. Damon, these people can't put that energy into something good. They just don't have that ability, my friend. Sadly, they don't have that ability. And you know, one thing I've learned is, like I said, never mistake kindness for weakness, because I'm not a weak man. And I will not put up with this. And it's taken some months to get this together, because you know what? My whole life is not focusing on these people. There's a lot of other things I have to do every day. So slowly been building the legal battle. I filed the criminal charges to use as a platform. I know what I'm doing. I got 20 some odd years of law, and I'm very good at it. It's like Dana comes out and goes, Scott Binsack never won any of his lawsuits. I'm going to say this again. Lawsuits are not all used to win money, especially when you're going after corrupt officials. When you're going after corrupt officials or a federal or a state institution and you sue them, you're going after them to get a just action from them. I don't care about the money. I never have. You have to claim the money and the monetary damages and all this other shit. Fine. But the main goal is to get to the truth and to stop these people. And that's what I did. My goal was to survive and to prove my story and the truth and not die. These people, I'm telling you, these people were horrible to me. And when people see, I couldn't even finish my book because of all this stuff going on. I'm not trying to bullshit you. And then the planetary changes that are going on, I'm telling you, I got this major awakening, massive awakening a month or so ago, whatever it's been, and I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I will not stop. I know it's true, and I know it's there, and I know it's coming. And whatever it is, whatever reason it is that I'm supposed to do this, I'm doing it. And it's not for money, I can assure you. I could be doing better things than stressing with haters on the internet and trying to help people get organized, to get a group together to go and you know, build a safe sanctuary, so to speak, for people. God forbid something happens, you know. And that's my point. All I got to do, listen, I'm a business and personal consultant and a building consultant. I get paid a lot of money, a lot of money per hour to do these things and or per project for construction. If you don't believe me, just go to my website. You'll see photos and magazines I've been on, jobs I've done, beautiful home, massive homes, millions of dollars worth of homes. Just go to mansionsandestates.intl.com. You'll see. People like, Scott, calm down, do that, meaning do this. No, I'm telling you, I can't even sleep at night because I know how important this is. That's why I'm right back out to Kansas on the 20th. That's why I'm working, getting all these contracts ready to go. Corporations filed. I work all the time. I'm not a guy that just sits down and watches movies. That's not my gig. Okay, especially when I'm driven the way I am with this situation right now. You know, this is just very important to me. And I don't want people, please, do not live in fear. Everything happens for a reason. Do not live in fear about all of this. No one even knows what tomorrow's going to bring. But the positive things that we can do is to plan and prepare for what is to come and do it the right way and as fast as we can do it. That's it. And God didn't bring us this far, and certain of us this far, for no reason. Okay? God did not bring us this far for no reason, trust me. You know, one thing I learned is that if it's a bad thing, God starts to shut doors. The universe, I'm going to say the universe starts to shut doors on you. It's like a dead end. Boom, shuts a door. Boom, shuts a door. And the people that try to force that stuff in their life, or in a job, or a contract, or things, and they say they gotta have it, or that's supposed to be. No. One thing I learned is when you see the signs and shit starts to go south, walk away. And I can assure you, everything so far, all the way, has been nothing but positive about Atlas City, Survival Group, all this stuff, and bringing good people together and doing this. There's not been one negative door closed in any of this. Okay, and that's, I'm telling you the truth. And people who were there with me can answer the same for themselves. I'm just telling you, there's not been one door closing, and more people are understanding what we're doing to raise money to buy these properties, get this stuff going, everything. And anybody involved with that, you can look at the books. I want you part of the business. I want people on the board. I want people part of this invested interest in the property. I want this. It's a team thing. This is not Scott thing. This is a team thing. It truly is a team thing. It's a All right, it's 8 o'clock. I need to go take a shower. As I said, I've been working with my daughter all day, and I had the best day. You get me dirty and put some tools in my hands, working with my daughter, who I love very much, and work with her. Today's, Sunday's my dad and daughter day with my daughter as much as possible. I spend the day with her, and we're almost finishing up her shop. We got, I got some more framing to do, and then drop ceilings to go in and things, but that's her little safe space, and that's her thing, and that's important to her, and it's very important to me. So, and as I told you in the beginning of the video, that's why she needs a safe space, and she needs these things, and she's come a long way in the year that I've been here with her, and that's very important to me. Not a house in the Hamptons, not taking some video tour to show some assholes because they think it was some made-up story. It's just amazing to me. Shocking stuff. All right, I will be live at 10 o'clock to the public. We're going to see how that goes. It should be all right. Thank you, Ida, for keep hitting the MFA 2017. Thank you, guys. You guys all got 2016 down. Excellent. That woman is really psychotic, the two of them. And MFA, I'm going to tell you how Facebook works from some of the messages you're sending me. Facebook is on the verge to lock them down, I'm telling you. You just got to find some of the other posts and videos and keep hitting the page. They will shut them down, I'm telling you. It's probably because MFA 17 is taking a little while because it has more posts, more stuff than MFA 16 did, than MFA 16 had. So, yes, the more you go at the same time and you go down the page, especially her videos, her older posts, things of that nature. I know, Ida, those videos, please. The other videos from the other nutcase on the 2016, that's evil stuff. That woman, there's something really, really wrong with her. The both of them, there's something really, really wrong with. But Dana's crazy for sure. She's psychotic. But the other one, that girl's got an evil soul. There's something very wrong with what's her name from the other page. Yes, Wilbur. From what I understand, Wilbur's even backed away from Dana too. He can't stand her either, from what I understand. Wilbur's still getting sued. His notice goes out tomorrow too. Everybody's getting sued in this. We got evidence like this. Videos that are on. We have so many videos from these people and messages to people and harassment. That Brian, that alleged ex-cop, Brian, you are finished, my man, and I know you own your house too. I'm going to take your house. The amount of libel, the libel The libel and slander and harassment from these people is so big, it's huge. Yes, Roberta, that's bad when Wilbur backs off for sure. Wilbur! He's another nutcase. Jeremy gets served tomorrow too, Alexander. And they won't get served tomorrow. I'm saying it goes out tomorrow. They're gone. They're gone. They're going out. I'm even taking pictures of the whole stack of them certified and then to the process server to show everybody. They're done. And I'm not one person. You want me to fucking sue you. And I will get my TRO and I will win. Believe me. And I'm not going to bother. Once they get sued, I don't have to focus on this shit anymore. I just don't. Meaning, it's going to be dragged out. I got more. We have more important things to do. Janet, I respect that. Thank you very much, and I understand your feelings on that. But I will take pictures for you all of all these documents getting ready to going out tomorrow. They're finally going out. Then your applications are coming right around the corner from that. Almost done with that. I work very hard between news, investigating, corporate stuff that we're doing, the new logos coming for the survival group, and all that. It's going to be, you know, really cool. Atlas City as well. So and time is of the essence. I'm telling you, and be careful. I'm telling you now. In the next, between today, tonight, and Thursday, this burst from the sun is already hitting the earth hard. There's going to be some major shaking going on in this world, and it already is. Yes, Sharon. And there's several other people I'm going to be showing you, or Damon will, that are friends with friends of them. And I'm sorry to tell you, anyone on this page, if you have liked that page, you're no longer going to be in here. If you're friends with any of those top haters that are in there, you're not going to be in here. I will give you your money back immediately. Dawn will refund your money immediately. I don't care. Sorry, that's it. End of story. I want people safe and free from harassment in here, and to feel safe in this group and the like. And that's it. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you at 10. I got to go take a shower and eat. I got to eat. All right. Love you.